Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Spring Porter with Spring Solutions LLC. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my first Georgia order granting unclaimed funds. If you're interested, please stay tuned. Please note that I am not an attorney. This information is not indicated as legal advice. So in my previous video that I did title my current pending deals, this particular deal was not mentioned in that video because it happened after the fact. And although it did happen after the fact, I'm still able to show you this video now because the order was granted pretty quickly. Unlike Massachusetts, which I'm still waiting on, but we'll talk about that in another video. So this is the Middle District of Georgia. They work really fast. This particular client, Mr. Moore, filed a Chapter 13 in 2009, and basically his case was dismissed because he failed to make planned payments. So the 1622 is what remains of non-distributed funds, and so the funds have to go back to him. So I called him. His information was readily available on truepeoplesearch.com. He was motivated. He was interested. He didn't give me any issue with the documents that I was requesting or what I needed from him. And he was okay with the percent. I got the documents back from him rather quickly. I filed in the motion November the 6th. I submitted the supporting documents that I needed. And you see November the 6th to November the 14th over here on the left. There's no objections at all. There's no deficiencies in my application. Everything was submitted properly. November the 14th, here's the order. So this was really easy. It was easy calling him, getting information back from him, and it was easy filing in these documents. And here's the order. Again, signed on the 14th of this month. Here's the court seal. So basically it just says November the 6th, I filed the application and I submitted the supporting documents. And then it just says that it is ordered that the sum of 1622 held in unclaimed funds be made payable to me and my company, and it will be dispersed to the payee at the following address. So that's my P.O. box. And it goes on to say the clerk will disperse the funds no earlier than 14 days after entry of this order. So basically, all in all, I got this deal finished in about a month because 14 days will be the end of the month, and I filed it on basically less than a month, November the 6th. So not bad. And I didn't have to follow up on this one at all. The only thing I had to do was just call the debtor and say, hey, guess what? We got the order granted, and the funds will be issued about 14 days after. So I went ahead and I called him and I told him that. And that was it. This is really a simple case. So again, 1622, my percent is 25, and the payout is 405.50. And 405, I mean, that's like a car payment, right? And that's fine. So the 405.50 with the one from Louisiana that I mentioned previously with the other order, that is like 1,700, you know? So, I mean, that's good. I wish that we were not in a pandemic and I could be taking my son to Disneyland or something for Christmas, or to Jamaica or something, like one of those special Caribbean cruises or something. Well, maybe not Jamaica because that's expensive. Maybe like Cancun or something. But I mean, with the pandemic, we're all kind of stuck. But I'm just saying, you can utilize this, for whatever you want. Now that this Christmas, here's a few Christmas presents that you can buy, right? It's doable. It's nice when things come together at the same time. So these two deals that I mentioned, this one and the other one in Louisiana, should be coming around the same time toward the end of the month. When they do come, I will make sure that I do an updated video so that you can see that. And another thing that I wanted to mention is just regionally, the South overall so far tends to be a little bit faster in the processing. The Eastern District of Virginia, Louisiana, and then this district in Georgia have gone pretty quickly compared to Massachusetts, that's for sure, right? And I do have one still pending in Alabama, which has taken, a lot longer. But overall, the South tends to be a little bit faster. Now, I have not gotten any deals in California yet. I've sent out a few contracts for people in the Midwest. So I'm waiting on those to come back. You know how that goes. So not everybody works at the same pace that you're wanting those things back. They just take time. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and try to get a deal in every state, every district. And even the ones where you have to be an attorney, I'm going to try to get short deals in those too, just so that I can come back and say, hey, I got a deal in every district. How about you, right? Let's see how long it takes me to do that. So that is basically all that I want to tell you. Oh, and then one more thing. The state finder fee in Georgia is actually 10%, but here it is, I'm charging 25%. So I'm letting you know that, again, the federal judges are not going to, they have not denied my order based on my percentage. I think the only way that they would have denied it is if I didn't show proper documentation for my application. They're more concerned with ownership, whereas state judges, they're more concerned with, the contract and how it reads. So if I didn't pay Mr. Moore, once I've gotten the fee and I didn't pay him, he sued me, then for sure the 25% would be an issue, and they would probably say, why are you not charging just the 10%? So again, this is on a state level, bankruptcy is on a federal level. They do overlap, but only when it's, enforced and it needs to be enforced by a judge, right? So the 25% is not going to be an issue, one, because I signed a contract with the debtor, and two, I'm going to pay him, right? So it's only going to become an issue unless somebody has to go to court for failure of non-payment or breach of contract, quite frankly. So that is it. That's what I wanted to tell you regarding that. I hope that this is motivating to you. Please continue to like, share, subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. If you have any questions regarding my course, please email me. As you can see, again, the check is made payable to me, not to my client. And I've shown you, this is the second order that I've shown you recently, and also my student who's gotten all the funds in her name as well and actually into her own bank account. All right, so that is the process. Just at a glance. Again, I will see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.